Hi students, my name is Dinesh Narashit. I am from Manavara. So last class we are discussing about a topic from 9th standard, that is surface areas and volumes. In surface areas and volumes we already discussed about total surface area and lateral surface area of cuboid and a cube. So let us move on to the next part of this chapter, that is curved surface area of right circular cylinder. That is, here we have to know about right circular cylinder. Right circular cylinder. Yes. So cylinder, already you know about in your kitchen room you are using the cylinder. So that means the shape of the cylinder. So we are call it as a, in mathematics we are call it as a cylinder. So here just observe. So this is the example for the cylinder here. So here just observe. Here it's a curved part, and here it is a circular part, and the bottom part is also circular part. So totally we are calling it as a cylinder. The shape of a cylinder here. So let us draw how to represent the cylinder here. Yes. So let's draw that one. So here we have to take the curved surface area as represented as here. That is rectangle. So in two dimensionally, so we are representing. So this curved part, it is only rectangle part. Here just observe. But here we have to take a semicircle like this. And here what we have to do, so we have to take the semicircle here also, and here also we have to take like this. So it's a lens type structure, and it converted into a cylinder. So this is a curved part, and it's a top upper part, and it's a bottom part. So bottom part will be represented like this, and upper part will be look like lens. So already you know that one. So that is lens part it is. Okay, so that means lens part, whatever we have, that is this part. It's looking like, when we have to see like this, when we view like this here, so it becomes lens. It looks like lens like this. And here it is. It's a semicircular view, and so this part looking like a rectangle. Yes. So this is the thing. And then we have to know how to construct a cylinder using our some things here. So that means whatever we have here, so from using that one we have to construct a cylinder. For example, this paper. So using this paper we can construct a cylinder. How to construct a cylinder? So we have to rotate. We have to rotate this end in this direction, and we have to rotate this end in this direction. So when you rotate like this, so it turns into a cylinder. So here it's a cylinder. So just observe, here it's a curved part. We have only the curved part of this cylinder, and the upper part it's a circular, lower part is also a circular part. So it's not closed. Here it's an open part. So the top part and the bottom part, it's a open. So we can close that one using another paper like that. So here it is a cylinder. So how to form that one? So here initially it is a rectangle. Initially it is a rectangle. Yes, here initially it is a rectangle here. Yes. So initially we have it's a rectangle. Then when we have to rotate like this, so and here, so it converts into a right circular cylinder here. So already we know about that one. That is a rectangle means, so we have the area. So we have to write the formula of area, that is length into breadth. So here we are calling it as its length, L, length, and this one we can call it as a breadth or height. So better we can write it as height here. Height. So in rectangle we can take it as a length into height. Sometimes we can take it as a breadth also, but both are length. So no problem, here length and height here. So here this height this height depends on the height of the cylinder. This height of the cylinder depends on the height of this rectangular sheet. That means this is the edge. Yes. So here we have the height of the cylinder. For here, height of the rectangular sheet means, so here this the same height is applicable to the height of the cylinder here. So here it's the height of the rectangular sheet. Here it converted when we rotate this ends, those two ends, when we rotate those two ends, the rectangle becomes a right circular cylinder. So here the same height becomes the height of the cylinder. Sometimes in the problematic part we have the length of the pipe. So that means length here the length, height and breadth both are all are same here. So length of the pipe is also a cylindrical shape. That's why, so whatever the length of the pipe means, it is only the height of the right circular cylinder only. And well, so well also cylindrical in shape. So in that case we are calling it a deep of a well. So deep of a well is also the height of the cylinder, that cylindrical shape here. So that one. So yes, so let us, we have to know about how to find out the formula to find out the curved surface of the cylinder, right circular cylinder, and total surface area. So here total surface area so also is related to the cuboid and cube. But here it is not, we are not calling it as a lateral surface area. We are calling lateral surface area, but most commonly we are calling the curved surface area. So it's a curved part. So this is a curved part. That's why we are calling it as a curved surface area. Also lateral surface area also we are calling, but the most commonly lateral surface area we are calling for the four walls of the cuboid and the cube. Here we are calling it a curved surface area. So when we call the curved surface area means we have to neglect this top part and the bottom part. So let us, we have to learn about those things. Yes. So here just observe, we have some of the set of points, one placing one above the other. So here there are 20 coins are there. Here there are 20 coins are there. Using 20 coins I constructed a cylinder. So here just observe the 20 coins. The 20 coins. When we take the thickness or when we neglect the thickness, so 20 is we can take as a height. So here the 20 coins are there, placing one above the another means this 20 it's applicable, or this we can use for the finding height of this cylinder. So here 20 coins are there. So here just observe each coin is circular in shape. But when we constructed that cylinder, so this into the cylinder, so the inner surface area, inner surface area, there is no any matters. So here just observe when we take each coin one above the other, so here what happens, the inner surface area overlaps on this. So that's why we can neglect this inner surface area, and here only we can take it as outer surface. So that means outer surface means, so here we can take only the perimeter of the circle. Only the perimeter of the circle. How many perimeter of the circles are there? Here it depends on how many number of coins are there. Yes, I think you understood that one. So here just observe there are 20 coins are there. Each coin, from each coin we can't take the inner surface area. So we can't take this surface area because here just observe this surface area and this surface area overlaps, and we can neglect. We can't take that inner surface area. And here we are not taking the volume. Here only we are taking the surface area, outside only. So that's why we can take perimeter of each coin. How many coins are there? 20 coins are there. So 20 coins is height. 20 coins is a height, and the length becomes, what is the length of that one? So here the length becomes, or the curved part becomes, so from each coin we can take the perimeter of the circle. So what is the perimeter of the circle? It's a 2 pi r. So 2 pi r we have 20 times. 2 pi r we have 20 times means what is the value? What is 20 here? 20 is h here. So that's why 2 pi r h here. So what is the formula for finding the curved surface area here? curved surface area of a right circular cylinder, it is 2 pi RH. So why it is 2 pi RH? 2 pi R is a perimeter of each circle. From each 2 pi R, there are 22 pi R's there. So when we have this curved surface, so that means 2 pi R into 20, that 20 is height of the cylinder, 2 pi R H here. So let us take that formula here first. Yes, so here just observe, we can relate this also. So curved surface area, here when we rotate both the ends, means here it turns into the curved surface area. So here it turns into the curved surface area. So that's why, so the curved surface area depends on the area of the rectangle. The curved surface area depends on the area of the rectangle. So length, so this length and this height. So using that one, so we constructed a cylinder. That part becomes a curved surface. So that's why here we can take the curved surface area of the cylinder is equal to area of this rectangle. So let us take that one. So curved surface area of right circular cylinder is equal to area of rectangle. So area of this rectangle. Okay, then is equal to. So area of rectangle. Area of the rectangle. What is the formula of finding area of the rectangle? It is length into breadth. Length into breadth. Here just observe length. So here this length, it is converted into circular shape. So here just observe the length is converted into circular shape here. Here just observe that circular shape is made up of some of the perimeters of the circles. So each 2 pi R we can take it as a length. So each 2 pi R becomes the length. So that's why the length we can convert it into perimeter of circle. And what's the value of breadth here? So breadth means it's a height. So here the breadth means it's a height here. So here just observe, so breadth. So here it is height. It becomes the height here. So let us take this one as a height. Then, so what is the perimeter of the circle? The perimeter of the circle, formula for finding the perimeter of the circle is 2 pi R into H. So is equal to 2 pi R H is the curved surface area. Curved surface area of right circular cylinder. Right circular area of right circular cylinder. Yes. So we have this one. So 2 pi R. Here how many quantities we want here? So R means it's we have to find the radius of this one. So here this is the radius we want. So sometimes we have the diameter means, so we have to convert it into the form of radius. Then height means this height we have to find it. So here where R is the radius of the circular part, and H is the height of the cylinder. Yes. So here we have the curved surface area of the right circular cylinder. So then sometimes we have to find out the total surface area. So here sometimes we have to find out the total surface area of the right circular cylinder. What we have to do? So here already we know that the curved surface area. So we have to add this part and this part. So when we add those two things, so we can find out the total surface area here. So is equal to the total surface area area is equal to curved surface area plus the area. So area of the top circular part plus area of the bottom circular part. So here plus area of top circular part plus area of bottom circular part. So here we have to write after this one. So it's a addition of curved surface area of top circular part and area of bottom circular part. We have to write only in one line only. So is equal. So here what is the curved surface area? Already we found out that 2 pi RH. So 2 pi RH plus. So what is the area of top circular part? That means it's a top circular part. What is the area of the circle? It is pi r square. Already you know about that one. It's a pi r square. And bottom circular part means also circle part. So it's a circular part. So that's why here also we can take pi r square is equal to. Here just observe. So in all these cases, pi r is a common. Pi r is a common. So here I will write it as 2 pi rh. So plus pi r square plus pi r square means 2 pi r square is equal to. Here just observe 2 pi r is common for both the things. So that's why we can take out from those two things. 2 pi r into h plus r. So commonly we are taking it as 2 pi r into r plus h. So the total surface area of this right circular cylinder is equal to 2 pi r into r plus h. So likewise, the curved surface area of the right circular cylinder is equal to 2 pi r h. So here, so when we want to find out the total surface area of the right circular cylinder, we have to take 2 pi r into r plus h here. So this is the formula for finding the curved surface area of the right circular cylinder and the total surface area of the right circular cylinder. So here we learned about the right circular cylinder. So using the rectangular paper, so how can we form that right circular cylinder, and using these coins, so we can make a right circular cylinder when we place the coins one above the other. So here we have the two formulas. It is one is the curved surface area of the right circular cylinder and total surface area of the right circular cylinder, and using those things we have to find out some measurement. So we have some of the problems here. So let's take one by one. Let's take the first problem of this video. So here just observe, we have the curved surface area of the right circular cylinder of height 14 cm is 88 cm square. Find the diameter of the base of the cylinder. Take pi is equal to 22 by 7. So here just observe, it is given that the curved surface area of the right circular cylinder of height 14 cm is given. Curved surface area it is given. It is 88 cm square. And another thing it is given, it is height. So in case of curved surface area of the cylinder means it's a 2 pi rh. In case of that one 2 pi rh it is given. That is curved surface area it is given, and value of h it is given, and here we have to find out the radius. Other things we have, it is 2 and 2 pi, 2 and pi, it is the constant terms we can take easily. But here what is our aim is we have to find out the value of r it is. So take that one. So we have to find the value of r when we have all the other quantities out of 3 to 4 quantities, out of 3 quantities, out of 4 quantities. So for example, out of 3 quantities we have, in that 2 quantities we already known, and one thing we have to find out, we can easily find out by transformations and calculations. Yes, let us take that one. Yes, what is the things it is given? It is h is equal to given. H is equal to 14 centimeter. We have to write all the things here. As curved surface area of the right circular cylinder it is given, that is 2 pi rh is equal to 88 centimeter square it is given. So therefore, the curved surface area of the right circular cylinder is equal to 2 pi r h. That is curved surface area of right circular cylinder is equal to 2 pi r h. So what is the value of 2 pi r h? Is equal to 88 centimeter square. 88 centimeter square. So here 88 centimeters square it is. So all the terms are in the centimeter, means no need of writing that one. So 88 is equal to 2 pi r into what's the value of h? It is 14 centimeter. It's also in the centimeter, no problem. So it's 14. Yes, just transpose all the things. Just leaving pi r here, then just transpose all the things here. That is 88 divided by 2. I will transpose it. 2 it comes here, and 14 also comes here. Is equal to pi r. Yes, what's the value? So just we have to look at that one. So 2 into 1 and 2 into 44. Yes, 2 into 7 and 2 into 22. So is equal to 22 by 7 is equal to pi r. So what's the value of pi? Value of pi is 22 by 7 into r. So this 22 by 7 and this 22 by 7 getting cancelled. That is value of r is equal to 1 centimeter. Value of r is equal to 1 centimeter. That is, we can transpose the thing. 7 comes here, 22 comes here, all will be cancelled. So remaining part it is 1. So r is equal to 1 here. So here we got the value of radius. So here we have to find the diameter of the base of the cylinder. Diameter we have to find out. To find the diameter using this radius. So already we know that d is equal to 2r. The 2 times of radius means it's a diameter. Already we learned that one. So that means just insert the value of r. 2 into 1 is equal to 2 centimeter. Diameter is equal to 2 centimeter. Here just of the height is also in the centimeter. Curved surface area centimeter square we have. Here also when we found out the value of r, means here also you have to write in the centimeter. Here also we have to write in the centimeter. If any one quantity we have in the meter, so you have to convert all the things. So only one thing or all the things you have to, it depends on the things. Yes, so let us move on to the next problem. Yes, let us take the second problem here. Here it is a situational problem, just observe here. So it is required to make a closed cylindrical tank. Closed cylindrical tank. So here it is a tank, means it's a closed means. So here we have to take the total surface area. Whatever the things we have to find out means, here we have to take the total surface area, because closed cylindrical tank. So then we have to check whether it is need to find out total surface area or curved surface area. So it is required to make a closed cylindrical tank of height 1 meter and base of diameter 140 centimeter from a metal sheet. How many square meters of the sheet required for the same tank? That means here we have the cylindrical tank. So in that cylindrical tank we have to cover with the sheets. So totally we have to cover. That's why we have to find out the total surface area of this cylindrical tank here. So let us take what are the given terms are there here. So just observe that value of h is given, that is 1 meter, and the diameter it is given, that is 140 centimeter. Okay, so here we have 1 meter, here we have 140 centimeter. Here we have in the centimeter, here we have in the meter. So we can convert one of them. But which one we can convert? So here just observe 1 meter we have. So we can write 100 centimeter. It is easy to solve. But here just observe how many square meters. That means we need that answer in the meter square only. So that's why better to convert this centimeter. Yes. So let's take it. That is 140 into 10 raised to minus 2 meter is equal to 1.4 meter. 1.4 meter diameter we have. So using these things we can find out the value here. So it is the value of d it is. So here which one we want here? So here we want only radius. So it is in case of total surface area 2 pi r into r plus h. So that's why we want the radius is equal to d by 2. So r is equal to 1.4 by 2 is equal to r is equal to 0.7 meter. 0.7 meter. Then we have to find out the total surface area of the right circular cylinder. Total surface area of right circular cylinder is equal to 2 pi r into r plus h. What is the value of pi here? So in this exercise problem, so you can take the value of pi is 22 by 2, no problem. Yes, is equal to 2 into pi value you can write here 22 by 7 into the what is the value of r? It is 0.7 and value of r it is 0.7 plus what is the value of h? It is 1 is equal to. So here just observe some difficulties are there. Here 0.7 as I said 7 we have here. So we can convert that one 7 by 10. Okay, no problem. So 2 into 22 by 7 into 7 by 10 I will take that one. So it is easy to take that one. So 0. Here. Then so I will cancel the 7 here. Then so let us move on. Is equal to here. So 2 into 22 it is 44. 44 into, so divided by 10, so 44 divided by 10 into here 0.7 into 0.7 plus 1 it is, so that's why it is 1.7. Here we have 44.4 into 1.7, so the answer is 7.48. You can calculate 7.48 meters square. So that means how many square meters of the sheet required for the same time here? So up to 7.48 meters square. Now 7.48 square meters of the sheet required for the same time. That is, it is required. It is 7.48 square meters required to make a closed cylindrical tank. To make a closed cylindrical tank. That means when you have the only curved surface area, here only this surface area you want, means this surface area only you have to cover with the sheet, means only curved surface area it is enough. Here it is given that closely, so that means completely you have to cover with the sheet, means so you have to find the total surface area. Only curved part only you have to cover with the sheet, means so here only required it is curved surface area. So this part is also we have to cover, means it's a total surface area. Here just observe, here it is painted, here it is in the green paint. So here you have to paint all the surfaces. That's why. So you have to find out the total surface area. Only you want to paint this curved part, means then no need of taking the total surface area. Only curved surface area it is enough here in this case. So I hope you understood these things. When you want to take the total surface area, when you want to take the curved surface area. So let us have some of the homework here. So there are two homeworks are there. So just observe, a metal pipe is 77 centimeter long. Metal pipe is 77 centimeter long. The pipe is cylindrical in shape and long means it's nothing but the height. Okay. So then the inner diameter of 4 centimeter and outer diameter is being 4.4 centimeter. So that means here the metal pipe is some thickness is there. So that's why the inner diameter and the outer diameter changes. So that's why here what happens, it is here inner diameter is also given and outer diameter is also given. We have to find inner curved surface area, outer curved surface area and total surface area. So here when we want to find out the inner curved surface area, so we have to take inner diameter. We have to take inner diameter and when you want to find out the outer curved surface area, so here you have to take the outer diameter. Using outer diameter, you have to find out the outer curved surface area. And what about total surface area? So in case of total surface area means totally we have to take the above part. So here we have, so whatever the thickness we have, so we have to consider this complete part. So that's why we have to take the outer diameter only in case of total surface area here. So I hope you understood. And then let us go on to the fourth problem. So here curved surface area of a right circular cylinder is 4.4 meter square. If the radius of the base of the cylinder is 0.7 meter, find its height. So the first problem is related to the first problem. In first problem we have the curved surface area and the height. Using those two quantities we can find out the another quantity, that is radius. We found out that one. And here it is, height is unknown, the base diameter is given, curved surface area is given. So using those things you have to find out the value of height of this cylinder. So I hope you understood that these things. So you have to solve this homework in your home and then you have to send. Okay, I hope you understood these things. So those who are watching this video for the first time, please subscribe our channel and don't forget to press the bell icon. You can get the notification of our channel very easily. Also hit the like button. Thank you one and all. Be safe and stay home. Thank you.